What is going on, guys? MMA Island team, we got the fight picks, and we are back with UFC Vegas, Vittori versus Hermanson. A lot of weird stuff that happened with that whole main event. We'll get into it eventually when we get to that fight, but we're not at that fight right now. We are at Matt Wiman taking on Jordan Leavitt. Is that how you say his name? Leavitt? Leavitt?
Leavitt, Levitt, Levi.
I'm gonna call him Jordan. I'm gonna
Levitt.
call him Jordan. We saw him in Dana White Contender Series getting the first round sub over Jose Flores. And my pronunciation is off tonight.
Luke Flores.
We're pretty early in the week because we're trying to get the fight picks out sooner. So hey, if I'm messing up any pronunciation, I'll know for next time, and I can look back at this video hating on me more than you guys already.
Oh, wait! It says Luke Flores on the page, but then you click it and it says Jose Flores.
Hey, Luke or Jose, whatever it is, shout out to him. 9-2, pretty dope record. Most submissions, but getting submitted by Leavitt, and Matt Frivola. Those are two names in the UFC at the moment. And I don't mean names like two guys you got to watch out for. I just mean like they're in the UFC. So hey, I'd like to see that Dana White Contender Series when they start up again. Maybe even Ultimate Fighter. I don't even remember the divisions, 135 and 185. So I guess not, but I doubt he can make either of those. But hey, we're talking about this fight, man, and getting Matt Wiman back. Last time we saw Wiman feels like an ages ago was we saw him go the distance with Joe Selecki in the Overeem Rosenstreich card. Man, and talking about seeing Joe Selecki. Last time we saw Joe Selecki, dominant win.
Oh, he looked great.
That I can't wait to see that dude fight again. This card is really a lot of fighters that I've told myself that, man, I can't wait to see them fight again. And man, Joe Selecki, if he was on the card, I'd be mentioning that about him because I can't wait to see that dude fight again. Standing rear naked choke finish over Austin Hubbard, who I think Austin Hubbard's a beast. So that's one thing you can kind of look at. But one thing we got to kind of mention is about Matt Wiman. Are you going first in this one? Am I totally taking?
No, it's you.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jeez. But yeah, so I guess I'm going first on this one, and we're talking about Matt Wiman. He kind of has a little bit of a weird streak going. So you got Mac Danzig, former Ultimate Fighter winner, and you beat him unanimously. And then Paul Sass, Isaac Valley Flag, two names that like he can't really say. And then you got TJ Grant getting knocked out in the first round, getting knocked out in the third round by Violent Bob Ross. And then unanimous decision loss to Joe Selecki. This is one thing that I think kind of makes it's different, man, because like what we've seen in Leavitt is that he's got some very, very good submission skills. He's got arm triangles, guillotines, anacondas, heel hooks. This dude has some submission skills, and we saw that in Dana White Contender Series getting the first round. So he could be a train to watch out for. And Matt Wiman, being the older guy, being the vet, someone we definitely got to watch out for to kind of show he's not done really. And when you're losing 3 of your last 4, he's on a train down, and it's kind of weird. I honestly, I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of these whole rising star versus not dying, I should say, that's so mean, but you get a guy who's kind of going on the train down, because Matt Wiman being 37 years old, being a guy who's fought I don't even know how many times in the UFC. He's been here since 2006. So man, I'm gonna go with
he debuted on Hughes versus Gracie.
That's true, yeah, UFC 60. So I gotta go with Leavitt on this one, just because I think that whole aspect of the rising star, and I'm not saying stars and like everybody knows him. I don't even know how to say his last name properly, and I apologize again. Leavitt, Jordan.
No, young, talented prospect. Yeah.
But yeah, talented prospect to watch out for, and I think he can get this one done. I think Wiman being the vet and being a guy who's been in the UFC for a really long time, never been submitted. I think that he gets it. I think that he can go the distance with him, and I think Leavitt gets this one done via decision. Pass it on to Slick.
I'm right down. Like, I'm not super sure on this one. My gut instinct was to say Leavitt, but I don't know. Not having ever been submitted in your whole long ass career. I mean, what he's got almost 30 fights, and he's never been submitted. Like, there's a lot to be said about that, especially going into a fight with someone who is submission centric as far as their game plan is concerned. But let's see, he's got lost to Jim Miller by decision, so Jim Miller couldn't get the sub on him. Looking for prominent grapplers, we got, I mean, Joe Selecki didn't submit him, got the decision on him.
Beat Mac twice, Ultimate Fighter winner. Cole Miller beat him as well.
I'd just be interested to suggest that handsome Matt Wiman gets his first submission loss to someone like Jordan Leavitt, who no one really knows about, and then kind of maybe say, like, not to suggest someone ever say sayonara, because that's never my place, but maybe that's something that could happen if he is handed the first submission loss of his career by someone who we don't know very much about. All Wiman knows is that this dude is coming for my neck or something. So I don't know. Maybe, like, I low-key want to pick Jordan Leavitt by submission here, and I'll do it for the fun of it. Again, I know I said I'm trying to be conservative, but I can't help myself.
I love it, man. I've always loved that style of yours, picking the things that make people scratch their head, and it just makes it seem that much cooler when you get it right. Was it you who said what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell was going to get the twister in the Rosa fight, Charles Rosa fight.
Yeah, and then he was just going for the twister, and he was in a
deep submission with Amanda. Last step of the twister submission. The last step is catch the head and pull, and that baseball grip. He was close with it, man. And
my favorite one that I've ever he just fought a couple weeks ago. I picked like this. I gave Eddie Pennybets a parlay about a submission finish for someone, and then ever since then, every time he fights, Eddie Pennybets is like, gotta take him by submission now. So that I like doing the out of the box stuff too, because it makes for memories, it makes it fun.
Yeah, definitely. And then pass it on to Zach. Zach's not here with us this week. I'm sure you guys have noticed, probably your guys' favorite guy on the show, but he's not here. And I love to talk with him too, but he's got Leavitt on this one as well. So we got 3 out of 3 going with Leavitt on this one. Going to be interesting to see, man. Really, really excited for this one. This card has got some pretty cool matchups. A lot of fighters that we've been wanting to see, at least me personally, I've been wanting to see, as I've mentioned 800 times, as I typically love to do. But yeah, make sure you guys are letting us know what you guys think in the comments, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and make sure you guys check out the other Fight Pick videos.